Sports Stars Magazine here. Lauren Feiler on my left, Sage Nielson on my right. 21-16, 21-16, the fourth of the 5 victories, and the clean sweep for San Marcos in the Division I final against Carlsbad, a team that obviously had been a thorn in your side throughout the regular season, but not so much today. Sage, to be able, I know obviously there's a lot of respect between the two groups, and they certainly, they challenged you ladies at the highest level during the regular season, but just how fulfilling is it, for every group to go out and share in the success today?
It's so fulfilling. It makes my day. I'm done with volleyball now. It's just a great way to end, and everyone put in so much work, and we all won together. It was really great.
I knew that was the case for you, and I so appreciate that aspect of your journey. Especially those last couple of points. You were up 19-16 in that second set. Obviously not just cherishing being out there with Lauren, but just cherishing those last few moments of whether you were serve receive, whether you were spiking, blocking, digging, whatever like that. To really soak that in at the end.
Yeah, I just really wanted to soak everything in, do my best, put everything out for last time.
Awesome, Lauren. Just in terms of the 2s and the 5s going out there and really setting the tone. So obviously. I know you had confidence in all 3 teams that were on the court at the end that you could win, but knowing that you only needed one of those 3, and then especially when Alexis and Mark go out there and get it. So whatever you got and whatever Riley and Ashley got at the end was like house money. Did that allow you to play with more freedom and not as much pressure at the end?
It was definitely a little bit of pressure, just because of course we want to win, we want to do great for our team and represent San Marcos well, but it's just been so much fun playing with Sage, so at the end of the day I would have been proud either way how
Absolutely.
The turnout was.
But the smiles are a lot better when everybody gets the W's and just how much do you feel like this group learned, because in those moments, in tough challenges against Carlsbad and some of those open level teams or whatever, because when you ladies got to the postseason, it was another level. It's this was a group that I think could have been very competitive, and I'm sure you ladies know in your hearts, in the open as well. I don't know if it would have produced a matchup against either Cathedral Catholic or Torrey Pines, but just like I said, so much respect for the level collectively that the group found in the postseason. How much do you think those tests in the regular season contributed to that?
I think the challenges definitely helped us bring us to where we are today. It wasn't an easy journey, especially because a lot of us play indoor, including myself, so I'd be running back and forth, but I feel like that overall helped our cardio and agility, and overall just made us where we are today.
Absolutely. Sage, to that point, obviously it's a balancing act in general, right? People are, whether they're a senior and they're finishing everything up academically, and proms and all those type of things, college apps and essays and whatnot. But just the fact that this group was just so cohesive, so united. Unfortunately, Carlsbad wasn't at full strength today. It didn't matter. Nothing but respect for you ladies and the performance that you put out there, because they had somebody that wanted to focus on indoor versus being out here on the sand today. Just the fact that this group was so united and so committed to making history. When you get to see it come to fruition, how special is it?
It's so special, especially all the girls that play indoor still doing indoor and putting effort into beach was truly uniting and great. And we've all played together for the past 4 years, so it's a great way to end our journey together.
Absolutely. And Lauren, last thing to that point, did you feel that the aspect of you, obviously it requires a lot of physical endurance, it requires a lot of mental endurance, it requires a lot of time management, but did you feel like you were getting better, in terms of all the movement that you had to do on the sand in terms of contributing to indoor and vice versa?
Definitely. I feel like they both work together so well. Playing beach helps with my cardio and indoor, and with indoor it helps me just get a new side of what the game can be like in beach, but overall it helped my game really well.
Awesome. Well, like I said, San Marcos certainly elevated their game, found a completely different level in the postseason, and they punctuated in the most emphatic fashion. It's 21-16, 21-16 for these two amazing women, 5-0 overall. They get the rubber match, and most important, the championship against Carlsbad here today at San Diego Mesa College. Girls, great job. Congrats.
Thank you.